Good Wednesday morning, Northern Michigan. Dr. Jen Klabunde with Northwood Animal Hospital joins us, of course, for Pet Talk. Dr. Klabunde, always so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Talking about something that I think a lot of cat owners specifically are familiar with. I know I am when it comes to my cats, declawing.
Yeah.
Big question is it the right thing to do for you and your pet?
Right, and this can be yes for some people, no for others.
Okay.
This is a very controversial subject. A lot of people are completely for it. A lot of people are completely against it. Your cats are declawed. My cat is declawed. But that's not the right choice for everybody.
Okay.
When we declaw a cat, we like to do it when they're young because the pressure on their feet can cause problems with the more they weigh. So we like to do them young. When we spay and neuter is the
Sure.
best time. The incisions are much smaller. The healing time is much shorter. But what we're actually doing is removing the very last digit of each toe, of each foot rather. And we normally only do it in the front. We'll do the back, and this varies from vet to vet. I'll do it in the back, but only for health reasons for the pet.
Okay.
They still need some form of self-defense in case they
Sure,
get out.
sure.
So we only like to do it in the front. There are reasons to have this done, and if your cat is displaying any of them, you know, go ahead and get it done. The cats do fine.
Mm-hmm.
We give them plenty of pain medication, so otherwise it would be a very painful procedure. But we take care of that with modern medicine.
And I know, I mentioned earlier my cats are declawed in the front, not the back, and they still do this thing where they stand up on their back legs and they're trying to scratch something, and I'm
Right.
thinking, okay, what are you doing?
Right.
You know, why do they constantly do that?
Yeah, and that's just an instinct with cats. They are
Okay.
huge needers. They'll need maybe your hair. I had a cat
Right.
once that would just need my hair all the time, but they'll still do it on furniture, and they think that they have claws, but they really don't.
And you mentioned probably a younger age is best to do it as opposed to waiting.
It is best because they're smaller, the healing time is less, the incisions are smaller. It's much better to do it while they're younger. That said, we can do it when they're older. The recovery is just going to be a longer period.
And is there any possibility of getting this done, having an infection happen? You know, if dirt gets in the incision.
Absolutely.
Obviously.
We like to use a paper litter for about 2 weeks until those incisions have completely healed. Otherwise, the clay litter, typical litter, can get stuck up there, cause infection. You know, it harbors urine and stool, so we want to make it easier on them. And the reasons to do it are, you know, some cats are big destroyers. They like
Right.
to scratch your furniture. They like to scratch doors. They like to scratch people sometimes. If your cat is repeatedly getting into fights, these are reasons to do it. Also, if the owner has health problems, a weakened immune system or bleeding disorders, and they just can't afford to be scratched by a cat, these are all great reasons to declaw your cat. And like I said, you know, with modern medicine and pain medication,
Right.
we can really make this a minimal surgery. In the past, it was a huge deal because they didn't have the pain meds that we have today.
Sure.
So we keep them very comfortable. But the big thing to note is if your cat is declawed, keep them inside. They have
Okay.
no means for self-defense unless they have their back claws, but that's not enough. If a dog chases them, they need to be able to get up in a tree. And these just aren't things that an outdoor cat should have done.
Even if they try to get outside, push them back. I think a lot of pet
Exactly.
owners go through that.
Exactly.
Well, Dr. Klabunde, thank you so much. Always good to
welcome.
see you. For
Thank
more
you.
information, if you'd like to contact Dr. Klabunde directly at Northwood Animal Hospital, check out that link right there on your screen, upnorthlive.com. But switching gears now, taking a look at weather watchers. Here's Storm Team meteorologist Joe Charleboy.